everyone, it's Kate here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing an ultimate guide on the Pets in Grow a Garden's new update. So hang around for a little bit as I'll be covering everything you need to know and even answering a lot of people's questions. With that said though, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first things first, where do you obtain these pets or get them? You could find them near the gear shop where it says pet eggs, with 3 eggs currently showcased. To obtain these eggs, you can only purchase the ones that are currently showcased, and there are going to be 5 different eggs you can pick from. We have the common egg, which is 99.9% of the shop. We have the uncommon egg, which is 53% of the shop. We have the rare egg, which is 21% of the shop, and we have the legendary egg, which is 9% of the shop. And lastly, we do have the bug egg, which is 3% of the shop, and this can also be purchased with Robux, and it guarantees you a bug pet. Each egg has a chance to get different pets. Starting off, we have the common egg, which is at the price of 50,000, and it has 3 different types of pets in it: the golden lab, the dog, and the bunny. They all have a 33.3% chance of being spawned in from the common egg. The common egg does take 10 minutes to actually grow. Next, we have the uncommon egg with 150,000 for the price. We have black bunny, chicken, cat, and deer, all being 25% chance of hatching from the uncommon egg. It does take 20 minutes to grow this egg until it's ready to hatch. For the rare egg, it costs 600,000 and has orange tabby, spotted deer, pig, rooster, and monkey. Orange tabby being 33% chance, the spotted deer having a 25% chance, the pig having 16% chance with the rooster equaling out, and the monkey has an 8% chance. This one does take 2 hours to grow until it's able to hatch. And one of the last ones we have is the legendary egg, costing 300 million. This one has the cow, the silver monkey, the sea otter, the turtle, and the polar bear. The cow and the silver monkey will be 42% chance, the sea otter has a 10% chance, the turtle is 2% chance, and the polar bear equaling out with the turtles. This one does take 4 hours to grow. And lastly, we have the bug egg, which is at 50 million. This one has the snail, the giant ant, the caterpillar, the praying mantis, and the dragonfly obtained. The snail is at 40% chance of hatching, the giant ant is at 30%, caterpillar is a 25% chance, and the praying mantis is at 4%. Lastly, the dragonfly being at 1% chance. Now this egg does take 8 hours to grow, but if you buy it from the Robux shop, this only takes 30 seconds to grow. Every animal will have their own unique perks or passive abilities that help improve your garden. That is the point of these pets in the game. The golden lab at the age of 1 will dig up random seeds every 60 seconds with a 10% chance of success. When they dig up a seed, it will go straight to your inventory and you can later plant that. I have currently actually gotten a grape seed from one of my golden labs, so this is actually a pretty useful animal to use from one of the common eggs. The chances and amount of time for it to dig up a seed can be improved by the golden lab getting a higher age. This is basically just a better version of the dog. Now moving on to the dog, this is basically the same thing as the golden lab, but the golden lab is just better. It does dig up seeds from your garden. Then we have the bunny. In a certain time, the bunny will go to a carrot on the garden and eat it, increasing the value and also selling it. The player will receive the money after the bunny ate the carrot. If there are no carrots on the garden, the bunny will just walk around the garden doing nothing. So keep in mind, if you do have a bunch of valuable carrots you don't want harvested, a bunny might not be a good idea for your garden, as they will be taking carrots from your garden. But don't worry, you do profit from it if you are worried about not getting anything from it, and I'm pretty sure it also fills up your bunny's hunger. The black bunny is exactly the same as the bunny, and this is just basically a better version, just like the golden lab is for the dog. Then we have the chicken. The chicken will increase the eggs hatching speed by 10%. For the cat, in a certain time, the cat will purr, and then when it does purr, the fruits will grow faster and also the size will be larger for the fruits. For the deer, when you harvest berry type fruits, the deer will give you a chance of the fruit staying instead of just disappearing. For the orange tabby, every 88 seconds, the orange tabby will nap for 15 seconds. New fruits within the range of 15 studs will be 1 times larger than normal around this sleeping orange tabby. The spotted deer is basically just a better version of the deer, as it gives you a chance for when you harvest berry fruits that it will stay instead of disappearing. For the pig, this one has a passive ability of every 118 seconds, the pig emits a 15-second aura that grants a 2 times chance of plants within 15 studs to grow variant fruits. For the rooster, it reduces the egg hatch time by 20%, which is basically a better version of the chicken. For the monkey, it has a passive ability. Selling fruit has a chance to refund it to your inventory. The rarer the fruit, the lower the chance of a refund. We also have the cow, and this one basically will increase the growth rate of all nearby crops within its range. The silver monkey is just a better version of the monkey, as it does exactly what a monkey does in the game. And for sea otter, in a certain time, the sea otter will spray water onto the nearby plants, which can help in growing the plants or making them have better mutations. The turtle is one of the best ones in my opinion so far, as it will make all of your sprinklers in your garden last longer by 20%. For example, the basic sprinkler lasts for 5 minutes without the turtle present, but with the turtle present, it increases to 6 minutes. Now, this may not seem like a lot, but it does help, especially when you have really good sprinklers and you're trying to do a bunch of mutations on your plants. The polar bear is one of the cool ones, as it does give you mutations. At a certain time, approximately 87 seconds initially, with some chance of initially about 10%, it will turn the nearest plant into a chilled or frozen mutation, which actually increases the value of the plant. For the snail will give you an extra chance for seeds to drop when harvesting plants. So if you're around harvesting a bunch of your plants to sell, there is more of a chance of you getting the seeds that are dropped by the fruit and the plant when you have a snail in your garden. The giant ant has the ability to give you a chance to duplicate harvested fruits. Rare fruits will have a lower chance to be duplicated. For the caterpillar, it makes every leafy plant within its range grow faster. The praying mantis in a certain time will pray for all of the plants within its range to have an increased mutation chance, which will give it more likely to give all of your plants a mutation. And one of the last ones we have is the dragonfly. The dragonfly is a divine pet that has a 1% chance to be attained from hatching the bug egg. The egg itself has a 3% chance to appear in the shop, so this is a very rare thing to get. After about 5 minutes, the dragonfly will turn a random fruit into a gold variant, giving it the mutation of gold. It is currently the rarest pet that you can actually obtain in the game. Lastly, we do have the panda. The panda can only be obtained by claiming it when the pet update released around 75 minutes after the update. So you cannot obtain this guy currently, but you can go around and find people that have the panda and maybe trade for their panda. But if you're kind of wondering what the panda does, every 3 minutes the panda does go to a bamboo in the garden and eats it, increasing its value and also selling it. The player will still receive the money after the panda eats the bamboo. If there's no bamboo in the garden, the panda will just walk around the garden doing nothing. If you're curious, pets will stack with each other, so if you have 2 cows in the garden, it will grow 2 times more with both of them equipped. So anything that you have on your pets can be stacked with other pets if you really wanted it to. Each pet's value determines on the type of pet and their weight, size, or age. The bigger the pet, the better the value. You can make your pet slightly bigger by growing them up. That doesn't mean major growth, it's just slight growth. You cannot boost your pets by placing a sprinkler next to them and their egg, as it doesn't affect the eggs when it comes to the size of your pet. Size is basically luck based from hatching the eggs, so you're lucky if you do get a bigger pets. For levels, the higher the level, the less time it takes for the pet to have a chance of doing its ability. For the hunger aspect of your pets, any food in your inventory will be able to be fed to your pet. All you have to do is click on the plant or fruit you want to feed to your animal, and then go up to your animal and press the feed button once you click on the animal. If your pet does reach 0 for its hunger, then it will stop growing. Your pet cannot die from hunger, but I have seen people said that their pets can die from lightning, but I'm unsure if that's true or not. If you know, let me know in the comments down below. But some of the best foods that you can actually feed your pets are the bigger fruits. So if you have a lot of cactuses or dragon fruits or grapes, those actually fill up the hunger bar more than things like blueberries and raspberries. Some pets will take from the garden, like the bunny and the panda. Bunnies will harvest carrots while pandas harvest bamboo. But when they do, they will sell it and make the value of the crop go up. So keep that in mind when using pandas and bunnies if you don't want them harvesting your bamboo or your carrots. For the max age of pets, that is currently unsure, as I've looked through everything and I haven't found the actual answer if there is a max to how old your pet can be. If you guys somehow find the max eventually, you can comment down below and let others know, because I am currently unsure about that. I've literally looked for hours and had found no evidence of any max levels. So Hopefully there will be one in the future if they have one. Well, that is it for today's video on the ultimate guide for pets. Hopefully I covered everything you guys had questions about and this was informative for you guys. If you guys want more ultimate guides on future updates, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will definitely do so in the future of Grow a Garden. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!